yeah, he got to go get his shot and found out that he has syphilis. Oh, nasty. He didn't want me to know that when he was shebang bang everybody else. But I ain't done, man. And this is also the same person. And this is really disturbing though. Like this is like really disturbing. And I kind of blocked it out for a while. But one night he found this girl on some chat line all the way in Port St. Lucie. She was about like 2 hours away from here. You know, the same place that crazy guy who shot up Pulse at. Yeah. Found this girl, made me drive all the way down there. He's like, listen, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have sex with her. And we're going to try to do a threesome. And then I want you to rob her. But I was a little brainwashed. I mean, I didn't really want to rob the girl. I mean, the other part. I mean, if she looked good. I mean, I am bisexual. But power to LGBT. Although I am married to a husband now. But we'll get to that. So, see this girl. She's not my type. She's definitely not his type. For sure. I feel bad for the girl though, because we got into the car. She got into the car, and then we was driving, and then like we stopped in like an empty parking lot, and it got really bad from there. He raped her. I will say he raped her. He truly did. He raped her and wanted me to go in her purse and get money out of there, and I couldn't do it. There's no way I could do that. I just started drinking. We had liquor, and yeah, I was driving, you know, which made it bad, but it was bad. Like, she didn't want it. She kept saying, no, 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 please, no. And I sat in the front and cried. So, I don't know how I'm holding myself together. I guess it's because I know I'm going to show my face, so not to act crazy and get all emotional. But yeah, it was pretty bad. So, I'm sorry. You know, I really am. I'm truly sorry. And I should have stopped it. And it's traumatic. So, but anywho, we left. And so anyway, but back to where I was at. I think he got tired of me and bored with me. So, because he did have a girlfriend the whole time. And I didn't know that he did officially, but he did. And I feel bad for her too. I really do. And thank God she finally broke up with his ass. I saw that. So, what else? So, when I met my ex, you know, it's like Disney chatline and all this kind of stuff. Like, I was just looking for something different, you know? And he was different. At least I thought he was. Made money, which was good. That means he was ambitious. You know, he got his own. It wasn't about me. No, I ain't no gold digger. I get my own money. Trust that. I do me. I'm a hustler, man. But he really, I was impressed that he could make it like that. You know, he had a bachelor's degree. But I told him, I said, listen, I don't do long distance relationships. So he came and visited me one time. And it's funny because Ray would be like, oh, you know, you're not my type, I don't want you, but then he want to be angry when homeboy come down. And he said he was so angry that he couldn't see me in public. What does that mean? I know what I mean. We're not going to go there, but I know what that means. And so one day, when my adopted father's oldest son, him and his new girl, who used to date my brother a long time ago, who keeping it all in the family, oh, nasty, you know, got her kids and everything. He pulled out, what did he have? He had a knife. He had a knife on him. Because I told him to relax, because he kept, you know, getting aggravated and angry with me. And so he pulled a knife out on me like he was going to do something. I said, you must go ahead and do it if you're going to pull it out. I mean, hell, you already got a charge coming. But what's sad about it is that my adoptive father seen it. And then he just turned his head and walked into the room. He wouldn't help me. No. So I was thinking about getting a room, and of course I was still kind of talking to Ray, but just, figuring things out at the same time. I knew it wasn't right, but I was still talking just to talk. So I told him, I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go get a room. And he was like, oh, I'll come visit you. I'm gonna be by myself. Why would I want you in the room with me? You said you couldn't see me in public. I don't want to know what you're gonna do to me in private. You're gonna kill me, y'all. You crazy. No, you ain't. No. Nope. I started teaching myself about domestic violence and what things meant, narcissistic behavior. See, I had to sit there and teach myself what all this was before I started getting so crazy like it is now, with the internet. So I didn't know what it was. Now I do. And I was like, no way, I ain't doing that. Gonna find my body 2 weeks later in the hotel. I don't think so. So, pretty much found a hotel that's a weekly hotel. And my best friend, Sean, at the time, worked 14 hours that day and then drove 45 minutes to my house and grabbed me, and I grabbed whatever I could and just left. It was just sad, I had nobody really to depend on, and I mean, thank God for him. I think he helped save me a little bit. But my, at the time, so-called little boyfriend from New York was like, oh, but I want a relationship. Okay, then, well, I don't do long distance. So he ended up buying a house, after about 6 months. And, he got an extra car and everything. And what's funny about it, though, is that I told him for so long, I said, listen, if I come up there, understand, my life is in your hands. Know that. I'm going to where you're from. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but you're wanting me up there so bad that you are going to buy the house and the car, which he did. Okay. So, one day, in 2013, he made a date to fly down to Florida to come get me. Now, in between that, after 2 months of being gone from the house, I didn't call, I didn't say anything. My adoptive father says, oh, hi, how are you? I've been gone for 2 months, and now he wants to finally say something. But I try to make amends, because I try not to have hate in my heart. It's an ugly thing. So, we become friends on Facebook. And come to find out, the family that he says he doesn't talk to, all of a sudden he's friends with on Facebook. My cousin, texts me out of, are you Tammy, Sean's daughter? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh my God, I just want you to know that your mother loved you, which is funny because I was so different. And she helped me get information. So on February 3rd, I got a phone number that I had to call the next day. And come to find out, that next day was my biological mother's birthday. So, happy birthday to her. Yeah. I called her on her birthday. It was cool. It's amazing how she kind of went down the same road I have. Pretty much the black sheep of the family. Nobody really wants to deal with you. Nobody wants you around. But yet, you make it. You do it on your own. And I guess I got it from my mama. So, yeah. I mean, she was cool. She had a voice of an angel. But she's very timid. I was like, I ain't get that from you, though. But I did find out the truth. She told me that my father, was from Egypt. Nice, beautiful caramel skin. I have his eyes. And of course, there's some other mixtures. I'm still thinking, my friend thinks I need to do a DNA test, though, just to make sure, because she's like, I think she's lying. I'm like, well, what do you think? Whatever. I mean, maybe I'll do one day. But right now, I don't want to deal with no more lies. You know what I mean? I kind of like the whole Egyptian thing. So why not? But anywho, it is what it is. So then I left 2 weeks after meeting her. Melvin came down and got me. We drove from Florida to New York. Beautiful house. I thought, yay, I finally get to go to school. I can study. I can get my life together. No, I moved in with the devil. I ain't know. I should have became Waterboy's mama. You ain't nothing but the devil. For real. So it was cool the first couple months. But man, it started getting to the point where he was too sick. He just didn't really, want, sex no more. Honestly, he couldn't get him. I think he was gay. He just doesn't know it yet. Because when we went to Pulse, when Pulse was open, he came down one time. Oh, them boys were on that booty. I think he liked a little something. I think he liked his salad toss. I don't know. But it's pretty interesting. I was like, something ain't right with you if it ain't getting up. Because I'm good. Trust. Anyway. But, so, I don't know. It just kept going downhill, and I'm like, something just doesn't seem right. The more and more. And one time he called me a friend to his friends because I surprised him for his birthday that year. He's like, oh, my friend. I was like, your friend? I'm supposed to be your girl, your fiance, your lover, your life, your friend. You want me to cut you? So, yeah. But I noticed things were changing. I ain't dumb. Yeah, a little bit, but I ain't that dumb, as I always say. So the around November, actually, we kind of made like we were talking a little bit, and it's like, you know what, this ain't working because it's not working. I mean, I started sleeping in a separate room because he's like, oh, I can't sleep because you snore too much. Ciao, boo. Ain't that serious. But yeah, man, like, it's just, I told him, I said, this really isn't working. Can we just be friends, and try to, get along, and my hair look crazy, and get along. And he's like, yeah, we could do that. Guess what, y'all? I went to work. I was a banquet server. And I came home. He thought I was going to be working all day. I came home. His family was home at his house. And this bitch was sitting on the couch. And nobody said nothing to me as I walked through the door. No, not one person said anything to me. Ooh, look at that though. So I'm sitting here like, and she stared at me, and I looked at her, and I just went to the bedroom. But I was like, I ain't gonna say to nobody. I'm just gonna wait. I waited and waited. Everybody else left except her. And then I hear him say, oh, I'm gonna drive you. Ooh. And then he came back upstairs, and I told him one. I said, oh, so that's the bitch you fucking, huh? Anyway, I wasn't even mad because if y'all seen her, the girl named was Lena. Ooh, child, she sound like a man. Like, Tony Braxton couldn't get that deep. For real. That was some deep. Like, I think she was a man. I mean, I ain't got a problem. Listen, you do your thing, but for real though, it's something right. That's how I think he on the rainbow side. My gaydar went off. I was like, but I was still close to whooping his ass though. It took so much. Like, I was talking with his friend. His friend was starting to help me out, a little bit, and it kind of soothed me through the whole thing. He thought it was messed up, which he was also like, everybody's so messed up in their own way. Like, he was messed up too because he deboed money from my card. I know it was you, but anyway. So, it got ugly after that, for real. Like, it got bad. He started changing See, that's what I don't understand. He changed the password to the internet. Changed the password to the internet. So I couldn't use the internet. There's not much resources where I was at. I was in Newburgh, New York. Like, there ain't that much there. You know what I mean? So why would you change the password? What, you don't want me using your Wi-Fi? Then he would get mad because I didn't clean what he wanted me to clean. Like, he's so controlling. He's such an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just became terrible. But I did somehow get him to buy me a car. And then he tried to switch it, y'all. Because I told him, I said, if you going to at least bring me up to New York, you owe me something. You know what I mean? On some real. Like, I told you, my life was in your hands. To be sure that you wanted me up here. You ain't going to mess up my life like that. Especially in this place, ain't got no transportation like that. Yeah, they got a bus, but at the time I was there, it was like one bus. And it didn't go nowhere. So I told him, I said, you buy me a car and I'll be able to get out of here. He didn't want me in his house no more. Okay, cool. He buys me a car. Then after he gets me the car, he said, oh, you gonna pay me back. I'm gonna take you to court. We ain't signed no contract. And no, I ain't never said I was gonna pay you back. Anyway, you got money. Shut up. I'm the one that deserves the car because you fucked me over. So, anyway, finally got out. Got my own spot in the slumlord place. Thanks to my friend at the time, Jazzy. You know, she helped me out a little bit with that. And then her husband helped me out with a new job, which is funny. I was working in a factory, like a food and manufacturing factory. And it was cool. And then one night, like, I noticed the girls in the morning. See, they ain't know that I understood some Spanish. They thought I was straight gringa. Like, I only no sabe nada. Well, little did they know. I understood that they were running their mouth about me, but they just sit there and just looked at me and said, yeah, okay, ya tú sabes, tú hablas mucha mierda. It's okay. Do it, cabronas. It's okay. You know? I didn't say nothing. But then this crazy little girl walked in the area, and I love her. I miss her, too. That was my bookie. So I was like, you know, I want to work with her at night. Anyway, she needed help. So it was me, her at night, and it was so much fun. It's crazy. And then one night, within my first week of working at night, I heard like, down the hallway, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Well, she's like, oh, it's just a sanitation crew. I was like, well, Jesus. It's like, they're a little crazy. All of a sudden, this little short guy just runs into the little packing area, and I look over and we lock eyes, and I just turn my head real quick because I was like, that was a little interesting. I don't know why, but he's interesting. Little short guy, big old cheekbones. This guy, he wasn't my type. I'm gonna be honest with you, he was not. So then, you know, moments later on, he was one of the dishwashers. Of course, I brought all the pans back because for being a banquet server, I could pick up about 15 chic pans and no problem at the time. Well, as I get over there, this little man stops everything he's doing and running over to me. And then he asked me what my name was, barely spoke English. It was so funny. It was kind of cute. You know, I was like, you cute. But I wasn't looking for nothing. I said, fuck it. I ain't trying to look for nothing no more. You know what I mean? I'm done. So, like, a couple days, maybe a week later, he grabbed my hand. He's like, I'm going to marry you in 2 weeks. I was like, no, I don't know you. And I'm not going to know you in 2 weeks. No, I'm okay. I laughed in his face. I ain't mean to, but I did. You know, he's very protective over me. I was like, he's crazy. It's kind of funny, though. But no. Anyway, I didn't mind the craziness just because he was short and I know I could probably take him. No, actually, I couldn't. He's very strong. But, yeah, I thought I could take him. So, anyway, one day he was trying to help out with the car, him and Ariana. Ariana went home, and then he grabbed my face, and then he kissed me. And it freaked me out, because I thought that he thought, just because he did something for me, that I'm supposed to sleep with him. I was like, no. I freaked out. I went on to Ariana. I said, Ariana, I don't know what's going on. This ain't going to work. No, you better tell your friend to keep his hands off of me. I ain't dealing with this because I've been through some stuff. I was a little crazy. But he felt so bad. And he found someone who can write in English and had them write a letter for me saying, you don't have to talk to me, but could you please forgive me? And he bought me some chocolate. And I was like, that's so cute. I said, but I'm not going to let him know I think that's cute yet. I walked by the dish pit and kind of walked in his way, and he was just like, I'm sorry, excuse me. You know, he talked to me, but he didn't look in my eyes. And I was like, he respects me. Now, girls, when do we get that from men? You know what I mean? Usually when we reject men, it's always, oh, you a bitch. Or they try to kill us. You know what I mean? It's like, come on. So, anywho, I was like, well, you know, I told Ariana I wanted to go to the movies. And I know she went back over there and told him. Cause then like about the next day, he invited me to go to the movies. I was like, I see what you're doing. But you know what? It was fun, and it was a nice turnaround because he made me laugh so hard. Like, he wore a white shirt, bought me some more chocolate, put it in his pocket, and forgot it. So after the movie, it had like a big old brown doodle stain, like all in this area. I was like, you're weird. But it was hilarious. And from that point on, we were together every day using Google Translation. Had to do what I had to do because I had no idea what he was saying, and he sure as hell didn't understand me. But it was the best though. So fast forward a couple months, December 2014, the car that I got from an ex, which was a really good car, somebody decides to crash it. I didn't mean to. We really didn't mean to. But, still, I'm pissed. I was pissed about that. I really was. That I think is what put me over the edge, and I got to the point where I could be angry with him and yell at him for everything. Because that really irked my nerve. You know what I mean? Because that car was free. And it was a good car. Little asshole. But it's okay. I figured that I actually loved him more than I loved that car at that time because I tried to lie to the police and everything, and it's just like, ooh. But, I don't know. Oh, we went through some stuff. So, anyway, January, actually at the end of December, I pretty much lost my job there. And he was still working, and then he lost his job there. I was like, Jesus Christ. I shouldn't say Lord's name in vain, but seriously, that's how I felt. And then I was talking to my auntie who was married to my uncle. I've been talking to her since 2008 after my adopted mother passed. And I thought me and her was good, and she was like, damn, won't you just come back to Florida? Leave New York. I was like, she's like, I'll give you your uncle's house. I'm like, really? You'll give me my uncle's house? That's awesome. I said, you know what? I think I will. I miss Florida. It's like, I'm going to do it. So about a day before we came down, she's like, I just want to let you know there's people in the house still. And they're not out yet. So you're going to have to stay here with me. Okay, I've already got everything planned. Everything's cut. I didn't even pay rent. I'm like, bump it. We'll just go. So I came down, staying in the room. And then she was like, oh, I just want to let you know my son's going to be here in a week. So you got a week to stay in the room. And then you're going to move to the garage. What? When are you going to tell me shit? You know what I'm saying? In the garage, that's where the wash and dryer is. There's no peace in that house. Me and him was trying to, have our little romantic time. And the roommate walked in and then bent down to look to see what we were doing. Like, what kind of shit is that? But see, the bad part out of it is that this woman understands that I don't have nobody to help me. I've had people mess me over. She knows about what Ray did to me. Yet, within 2 months, she put us out on the street. We were homeless. I was taking a bath in a pool. Sleeping outside somebody's house, waiting to get a broke down ass trailer just because they ain't shit over here in Brevard County. I'm from Orlando, so for me, this is like, sorry, but for me it is. I'm not a country person like that. Unless I live in a mansion and I got a whole bunch of space, but I'm packed in here like a sardine. Like somebody could fart next door and I could smell it. You know what I'm saying? It's not all great. Well, anywho. We were homeless for about a week, and then finally got it, but then we didn't have electricity for 3 weeks. He wasn't working. It was only me. I only got paid 2 times a month. Ooh, it was a struggle, and it was hot. It was in the middle. It was like May going into June. Ooh, child, you ain't got no air conditioning, no electricity, no nothing, no food, no nothing. But we did it. And then he started working a little bit here and there, and he started making friends, and you can't trust everybody because, Everybody's assholes and backstabbers, and he had to learn that. And I was like, yeah, don't give me attitude, boo-boo, because I'm the one that's here for you. But, you know, we did a lot of growing and stuff and everything. May 14, 2016, we got married. Wasn't happy with my wedding because everything was kind of fucked up. And then, like, I love his brother. His brother's cool as shit. But his brother's girl, you don't come to my house running your mouth. No. I don't know where you from, but where I'm from, we don't do that. That's why she almost choked to death. It's okay. I hope she learned. So, you know, we didn't get to have a honeymoon or nothing like that. So it's whatever though. So we pretty much just, you know, was living life, trying to get everything together and, you know, trying to get car stuff together. We had a Nissan, but it kept having issues, and it had the truck, and then the truck had some issues, and, you know, it's always vehicle. And then, but we made it through our problems, you know, and I always tried to call my adoptive father and always tried to make amends with him, but it's like I tried so hard and he don't want to accept me. Like, he don't call me, like, even now. Because, see, this is another thing, too. When we came back, Jesus, slow the fuck down. I got sick. I got really sick, badly sick. I was fine before I went to New York. Like, I ain't had no problems. Everything was Gucci. Disney did health, what did they do? They do, like, health checkups, like, every 6 months. I was fine. I was like a damn horse. Couldn't tell me nothing. You know, and I'm active. I'm an active girl. I'm not that big. A lot of people, oh, you're fat. No, screw you and the mother that brought you here. I'm not that big, damn it. I've seen people 600 pounds. And I mean, that's what I don't understand. You're 600 pounds and you don't have nothing wrong with you? Lord, you are blessed with that and a lot of food. You know what I mean? But me, I don't know. I think it was honestly stress. I think so much stress in my life and all the crap just put me over the edge. And I didn't have, it's TMI, but everybody knows what a period is. I ain't had that for 9 months, but I wasn't pregnant because I knew right before I went to New York, the one doctor said, I think you have PCOS. So it's polycystic ovarian syndrome. And apparently that's a lot more common, which is pretty sad. Something's wrong with our food, folks. Yeah. But I didn't know how bad it was. So I became very pale, very swollen. And I don't know, like after I got our place and everything, that August 2015, it came back, but then it didn't stop. So I made an appointment with an OBGYN. She's so awesome. Merritt Island, Florida. Great lady. She ran so much tests on me, but I did find out that I needed a D&C. I had a blockage in my uterus. There was tumors. Also found out I was diabetic, which is very scary for me because I've seen what diabetic can do. It killed my adoptive mother. You know what I mean? And I've seen it kill a lot of her family. And diabetes is not... One thing I realized, like I said, I don't think diabetes is just from food. I don't think it's just eating sweets all day, sitting down eating a damn cake. I think it's more than that. I really do. Because like I said, if people can be 600-700 pounds on this show and not have nothing wrong with them, well, my God, it ain't the food. You know? And then another thing I noticed, they have sugar-free stuff, but there's so much carbs in that sugar-free stuff. The carbs kill you just as much as the sugar. So what if you want people to eat grass? I mean, God, that's got chemicals too. But, you know what I mean? It's like, what do you do? So, I didn't know. I don't know. I couldn't fathom. So I got a doctor, got on medicine. Then that doctor left. And then I left the job I was at to get a new job, better job I thought was better. And then started that job, and I was a banquet captain and food and beverage supervisor. And that was so stressful. And I had to wait for that insurance to kick in, which is, I think it was about 3 months. I think. Yeah, it was like 3 months. So then I finally go to another doctor. Start all over again. Well, Well, she left. And of course, this job was taking such a toll on me. And I was getting in trouble for my boss being retarded, of course. So my husband was like, why don't you just leave the damn job? Screw it. Come roofing with me. I'm like, roofing? I said, well, I don't know. I'm not a roofer. He's like, all you got to do is drive and clean. I was like, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I don't see a problem, man. But it was the best decision of my life. It really was, y'all. Now, I started losing weight. I started getting my color back. And I started feeling good. I didn't really pay attention to my sugar and all that stuff. I just said, fuck it. I'm working out. I'm working 15, 16 hours a day, throwing shingles. Doing my thing, man. I was good. I was still stressing, but I was good because we were going through some shit. Because the cars kept breaking down. Like, we went through like four vehicles in 4 months? That's a lot of money. It's a lot of bullshit, especially when you're roofing. You're a roofing crew. Your car is your main thing that you need. So, by the time we found this van, which is the last car that we, wasn't a car, the van that we got. This van, the day that we got this van, it's a work van, so it's only got the 2 seats, and then everything's open in the back. Well, God blessed me. That same day that we bought that van is the same day I found out I was pregnant. I never thought I could get pregnant, but I am. And I don't know. I mean, I'm just like, now, why did I get this van? Because now I got to get another car. How we going to do this? Because they ain't going to let me take that baby. But see, the thing about it now is I'm supposed to be happy with this pregnancy. But I'm not because I'm scared. Like I was telling you with the diabetes. It's not just eating sugar-free. You have to eat carb-free. I'm not on any medicine. And the doctor told me, she's like, yo, if you don't take care of yourself, because your A1C is high, you could lose the baby. And I was like, man. And then everything I eat, I've tried. Everything makes my sugar go up. And then I just called the high-risk doctor today in Orlando. And she's like, oh, we could get you in February 26th. I need insulin. I need to eat. I'm hungry. I mean, right now, I am 14 weeks and 5 days. Yeah, 14 weeks and 5 days. I mean, the baby so far is doing good. The heartbeat is 165. I swear it's a girl. But I'm just scared. And I'm tired of being scared. I'm tired of having to fight extra than a normal person. Like, a pregnant woman got their diet. But mine is like half plus half that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's terrible. And you can't eat some fruits and vegetables because some of it turns into sugar and it's like you don't know. I'm tired, y'all. Just tired. And we're starting to build a house in Honduras because, in all honesty, I love America. But right now, with the way things are going, I don't want my kid here. Not with all this hate and stuff. No, I'm okay. At least in his country, the food don't have chemicals and have all this crap that makes us sick. Like, I get it, supply and demand, but damn, supply and death. So, I mean, that's just pretty much where we are now. Like, I'm pregnant. I'm not working no more because I really want to focus on taking care of me. It's very hard. It's very, very stressful right now because I'm scared to eat. And everyone's like, oh, eat some peanut butter. Guess what? Peanut butter has 12 grams of sugar. You can't do it. And then you got to worry about the carbs. So, I don't know. But I also feel like, too, if I move to Honduras, I've always had dreams about being a singer and dancing. You know what I'm like? With me having a little girl, I don't want to give up on that. And I think, you know what? If I go down there, maybe I can make it. Because I've been listening to some of the karaoke that they have and stuff. Because we have a Honduras TV app on our Roku. I don't think I have that much. I don't have that much competition down there. Here, no. But, I don't know. I mean, police just rode by about 2 times. But, I mean, I just feel like that I can just have a better life down there for now. You know what I mean? I just really want to get down there, but we're struggling because we're just trying to get everything together and get bills back up, and life is hard, which is why I did this series of videos. I didn't think it was going to be that much, but it is. Yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's going on in your life. If you went through anything like I did, I mean, it's rough. And there's still a lot of stuff I didn't touch on. I got other things to do. I can't sit and make videos all day. Not yet. But for real. Love you. Love yourself. Because nobody else will. I had to learn that. I was, cutting at 10 years old. I was wanting to die. And sometimes I do fall into that depression, and I don't know why. But, life is hard. But you'll make it. You just have to believe you'll make it. Like me, I believe. I still think I'll be able to get out there and sing. And I mean, I don't project like Beyonce, but, I got a little something. It's a little something. And you're probably wondering what I sound like. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll throw a little something on there. Kind of like, I guess I'll do it. I'm sorry for the hurt that you felt. I need you, and I need you to be alive. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't like the bomb, but little work. You know what I'm saying? This is just me sitting down and the baby's sitting on my bladder. But, keep your head up. Write me if you have any questions. Write me if you want to talk. Write me. I'll listen. I don't judge. And share this to Ellen. I love Ellen. There's a reason why I put on there. I don't love her and I don't want to meet her because, I want to get on her show because she's going to give me some. No. I like Ellen because Ellen has been through so much. So much in her life. I'm sure more than we know. But yet, she is so humble. And I love that positivity. So I really just want to be around it. That's all. I just want to say hey. But everybody keep your head up. Stay blessed. You know what I mean? I know it's hard out there, but you can do it, alright? I'll holler at y'all soon.